Turn 38 in this playthrough of Auburn Crown 0.4, and we'll go straight to the replay to see how much longer those ancients can hang on for. Okay, so around Castile the battle rages, and this is the reply to my attack. It's always a bloodbath, this particular battle, and this is no exception. It's really a matter of it's really a matter of who can hold on for the longest, or who has the best tech. So all of the decisions that have been made in the preceding turns all come to play a big part in this particular battle. So we'll see how it goes with. Ooh, look at that. Yes, I'm losing elite units all over the place. Of course, they're all very expensive. Not only do they cost 300 gold pieces to actually buy, but all of the upgrades cost another, I don't know, a couple of hundred gold pieces as well. So each loss is a significant drain on the treasury. Got the Nordburn Keep giants there that are ready to strike back. And meanwhile, up in the Viking Channel, I lose another ship. Gurgle, gurgle. So yeah, things are going okay, but not particularly great. I'm still sort of moving gently towards the capital of Trondheim, and the Jotunheim forces continue to hold out. These fanatics cause all sorts of trouble for me, as they usually do. The giants, of course, are significant opponents, and I think his tactics are to take out one unit at a time. Which of course are good tactics. Okay, now I've said for a little while that I've been suspecting this, and here it is. Unfortunately, I couldn't really do anything about it. Well, I could have, but it would have meant that I'd have to redeploy all of those units from the north down into the south. But this is a significant invasion of the south of Malkan. Like I've said a number of times, I suspected that it would happen. I just wasn't sure A, when, and B, how many units would be involved, but it's really a big invasion. Anyway, let's just watch it. So that's the invasion, and the follow-up forces are in transports ready to disembark next turn. Invasions cost a lot of gold pieces. So for, how many did we see? 6 units to invade. That would have cost a lot. He would have been saving over a number of turns to get that many gold pieces together, which indicates something of their production resources of Potentia. Ancients, not long for this world. Probably a few more turns. We'll see how they go. Yeah, that is the capture of Matash, the last major settlement before the capital of Miletus. Miletus, I'm not sure. Let's go with that one. So with the defense of Malkan, it's a case of trying to slow him down a bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much slowing down with the forces that I've got. And I'm going to move that special unit. Hopefully you'll be able to make some sort of impact. And in the north, I'll just attack him, his Vikings, try and push them back a bit from from Zara. So that it gives me a little bit of breathing space in the south. Or at least to deal with the south. I don't have any breathing space down there. He's invaded with such a large force that I'm really hard pressed to actually do anything to stop him. I'm going to move the defensive line further north. Meanwhile, I continue to attack the Guatenheim forces here. Nice attack by the big wings there. Let's take out these giants though. Very resilient. Alright, well, I'm going to have to use the specialists. Alright, so we've got close to Guaten Peak. The noxious fumes are going to affect my troops, I am sure of that. And hopefully, I mean, it's going to be a very big task to take out that elite unit in Guaten Peak itself. It is home turf for them for a start, but they're a tough unit anyway. Alright, meanwhile in Castile, the forces are thinning out on both sides. Alright, so I need to continue to thin out his forces, staying away from the cannons as much as possible. They're actually quite good as defensive and defensive units. You can see that 2 points, not so much in that case, but in some other cases the effect of the effect of the cannons is quite pronounced. To reinforce what I can, try and get the specialists to safety. And just form a bit of a defensive line there. Probably still exposed. Obviously cannons, special units, gunslingers, they're all available to him to strike at 2 hexes range. In the Tribal League, I have a number of units that are at a reasonable standard, but I'm not going to move them out yet until I've got some. I want my other 2 allies to join me, Mbaru and Xantu. And then I'm going to use the navigation portals, so they're not really portals, they're for circumnavigation, to move those fleets across towards Malkan and hopefully cause a little bit of trouble for him in the seas around Malkan. I know he's got a lot of ships, so I need to really prepare a bit more before I go. But if I send the fleet, the ship from Angnord, Angford I should say, ahead, then I can do a little bit of scouting and just sort of get into position. Hopefully won't be intercepted along the way. So Beriand has mentioned Caesar crossing the English Channel to get into Britain, referring to his invasion of Malkan. I just replied that I had anticipated it, but couldn't do anything about it, unfortunately. Alright, just looking at the map for the end turn sequence and seeing that we've covered off most of the things on the map that I need to do, or all of them actually. Okay, let's end the turn. Now we have the opportunity to cure diseases in the Tribal League now that we have Thrangaran on side, so I'll say yes to that because it's a nice thing to do. Curing diseases and all. Our neighbours are quite appreciative of that too. My ship circumnavigates. It will it will appear on the map next turn, over on the other side of the map, of course. Big Wolf has moved a bit towards the Allies, which is good, and the usual messages are popping up. Garrisons level 2, not much use at this stage. And the balance sheet looks very much like that. Not a lot of gold pieces coming my way. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.